Hi guys, I'm going to make a couple quick tutorials about, this one's going to be about how to link a course description to the schedule. All right, so let me share my screen. Right, so I am in my Google Drive. I'm logged in. You can see in this upper right-hand corner, I'm logged into Google as Ecclesia. So I have all the rights and the sharing sessions, the sharing permissions that I should have. And I just want to show you, if you guys aren't, just totally comfortable. I know a lot of you are, but aren't totally comfortable with how our Google Drive is organized. So in Ecclesia, my drive has a separate folder for every year. And then within that folder, and then there's also digital curriculum and archive. So if it goes a little further back, but these last 4 years are years that we've had course descriptions for, so they're really handy to access if we're bringing back a class that we haven't had in 4 years. We have a starting point on that. So in each folder you see there's the A to G syllabi. That's pretty much Leslie is working on those. So she will create input files in there and work with teachers. There's admin communication, so that's board meeting notes. You're also going to find nothing in there from this year. If you were in a previous year, there would be more. We actually should put some stuff in there. And if you take board meeting notes, if you could move them to that folder, that is really, really helpful. Okay, class rosters, course descriptions. Actually, I'm going to go in the rest of this on another video about the organization, but let's go into course descriptions because that's where all the course descriptions, Beverly already created them and put them in here. So there's a course description for every class. They may not be up to date because the teachers are still working on that. You can see who last modified that. That's mildly helpful because I can tell that no teachers have been in here since yesterday and updated theirs, but you could tell that. And then they're listed by name, all of them starting with the year and then the grade and then the class, okay? And that can be helpful even if you just want to sort things out, right? Because you know that 4 through 6 classes are listed first, then 6th through 8th, 7th, and so on. Although I guess for something like, there's a few of them that aren't named that way, so we could edit that. But anyway, so what I want to do is I want to link the Algebra 1 course description to the class schedule. You can see I already have the class schedule in my tabs, and I am so slow today. And if you see in this upper right-hand corner, it recognizes that, yes, I'm logged in as Ecclesia. If I'm not logged in as Ecclesia, I'm not going to be able to make changes to this. So I'm going to go back to here and let's take Algebra 1. Okay, so Algebra 1, there's 2 ways to do this. The quickest way to do it, if I don't need to look at the description itself, if I'm not checking anything, which that actually is a little risky, so I'll show you, but you double click or right click on it. So right click on it, and you're going to do click get a shareable link. When you click that, you can see it's linked. That is in my clipboard. So it's already been copied, and I go over to the course description. I click on the Algebra 1 class. It's already linked. That's why you see that link ahead of there, but let's pretend like it wasn't. Pretend like you don't see that. And I go up, I click this link button. It gives me a bar where I can paste. I'm going to paste it over this. So I select the whole thing and paste it over it to make sure I have the right one and apply it. Okay. Always a good idea after you link it to check that link. So I can't tell you how many times I've linked the wrong class. I just did it. I don't know how I linked the wrong class. Let me check that. That just pulled up geometry. So let's go back. That's fine. Maybe I accidentally clicked on geometry. So let's make sure I'm clicking on algebra. So I go on the algebra box, and that's the one that is right above it. Okay, and that's Algebra 1. And just to make sure, I'm going to do that with the other Algebra 1, right? Because it meets 2 days a week, and they should both link. That makes it easier on parents. Okay, yeah, and it linked it correctly. So that's one way I can do it. The other way that I can do it, which is a little, it allows room for you to check things. So I love to have my tabs open. So if I need to go back to any other folders, but I really want to be on this course descriptions one. So the other way I can do it is actually go into the Algebra 1, into the course description itself. And doing that, then I'm going to get a minute to check. Did the teacher, has she got is the money correct? Are the days correct? Sometimes teachers forget to do that. Did they enter in if there's a material fee? There isn't one for this class. And so go in, everything looks good. And so now I'm just going to use that share button on the right-hand side. Click that, whoops. My computer is exceptionally slow this morning, and I'm not sure why. Okay, it says, so I just want to link share. I'm going to copy that link. That goes to my clipboard. So it's copied, and then I am going to click on the class, click on link, and because there's something there, I'm going to highlight the whole thing, and then I'm going to paste it, Control V to paste it, and I have applied it. So either way, you can do a quick thing by just right-clicking on the file and getting a shareable link, or you can actually go into the file and share it from within there. So I hope that that is helpful to you. Just a couple glitchy things, and I'm just pointing them out. I don't know the answer. A lot of, in these white boxes, it seems to be underlining the ones that are linked, and it seems to not be underlining, maybe it's not underlining the ones that are in different colors, because you can check and see how I'm highlighting on ancient stories. So I can see that there's a link because it pops up. Now I'm gonna go down to microbiome, it's linked. Okay, Jill's chemistry class isn't linked yet. Her Guy's physics class is linked. So the underlining, I don't even know what it means. What I suggest at the end is that you go through, like, let's go to algebra. In fact, I'm going to do this right now. And I want to, it's funny. I'm not seeing all the options. Usually, well, here, I'm just going to Command U is the underline function. And so it either underlines or ununderlines it. So Command U. And I just took the underlines off that because it's messy, it messes up the file, and it's not telling us anything because some of the ones that are linked are underlined and some of the ones that are linked aren't underlined. So that's my personal preference. Just, it's just a way to go back and tidy it up. So I'm doing Command U. And if you do Command U and it shows that it's underlined, just do it again and then it will underline it. Okay. So there's our schedule and there's how to link it. Close this up.